am Sure Sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
That Sports. For the best authentic sportswear. You check Wilton Sports when you want the best authentic sportswear. Wilton Sports. Food change advertise fee. And if you roll out the numbers, remember, no easy laugh, no off.
Some sports were for take notes. Them full of dreams and hopes. Then why them come and sell rope? When there is only one, yeah, there is only one goat. And that's a Wilson, yeah, that's a Wilson, yeah, that's a Wilson Sports. Yeah. Ball boots, ball tops, ball shots, string guard, ball socks. Them kind of drip you quick for make your ex call back. Little quickness in my boots and ball out, me want that. My Nike ticky pretty and my Adidas all black. Dribble down, you feel it, grip me feel me can't drop. Slide tackle all, me own a team and know this snap up. Why? Because me buy the supper.
Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I am Man's Man, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. It is a day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So good to be with you after a few days of notable absence due to circumstances beyond my control. We are here with you on the day that we are in the semifinals of the African Cup of Nations, and at present time, Nigeria won, South Africa won. Of course, you know the finals of this will be played on Sunday. Yes, my people, we continue to look to the hills from whence cometh our help. Our help comes from the Most High God, the one who has made the heavens and the earth. Yes, that game between Nigeria and South Africa, it is gone into overtime. But we have a fantastic show lined up for you. Yes, so many things happening. This Sunday is going to be a big, bad, banging Sunday. I want to hear from Mr. Rudolph Speed. Yeah, I want to hear from him today as well as his team Cavaliers prepare for their home game against, yes, Cincinnati FC of the MLS. So, but before we get into all the details, because Jack is back, and what does that mean for CONCACAF? Yeah. Many of us have been screaming and crying out for Mr. Jack Warner to get back in football. Well, look at this. Could we be seeing one of the stalwarts of Caribbean football, Mr. Jack Warner? Yeah. All right, people, you see, if I send you the link of the show, it's because the show is live. So you cannot call me while I send you the link. It is live. The show is live. If I answer you, you will be live on the show. So please hang up. All right. until you hear this sound. Until you hear that sound, please do not call into the program because we're not ready to accept any of your phone calls. Big up to man like Shavan Peart. Fireman in the building. Triple E. Yeah, man, with the prayer emoji. Fresh God is here. And there are many others who are watching at this time. They just have not made a comment. So let's get past the preliminaries and the elementary stuff. Number one, if you're on right now, go ahead and just hit that like button. Number two, make sure that you share the link. Number three, if you're not yet a subscriber to I Am Sure Sports, you need to subscribe right now. RIGHTNOW. That's very simple to do. We need you to subscribe right now. So go ahead and subscribe. You understand me? You have been watching the channel for so long and you wouldn't even subscribe. But why? All right, so please subscribe right now. You understand? A big up to Jason, who has also just joined and made a comment. Also, listen, you can be a member of the channel. I think you have $1 a month, like $2 a month, or $3 a month, $4 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month, some very small amount. Right? So please make sure that you become a member so you can be privy to exclusive offers from I Am Sure Sports. All right. Big up man like Christopher Barr, one of the faithful ones who always watch, always listen to the channel, even though he may not interact on this platform. He's always there supporting that channel. So go ahead, people, hit the like button, subscribe and share. I'm going to do that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've just sent it to 5 persons. In fact, let me do a little bit more just so I'm going to send it to 10 persons. You know how we do it. We have to make sure that more and more people are getting this quality production, this quality thing that we have here, sharing and that we are doing. So make sure you do that right now. All right. We have lots of things to cover, lots of things to go through, lots of things to deal with. All right. So we're going to get into that right about now. All right. So let me just talk to you. Some of you would have seen this. This is not a new article. You understand me? It is in relation to Jack Warner. So let me tell you what is happening with him. This is from the Trinidad Express. Big up all my friends. Listen, I have some very good. Emil Mohammed, blessings to you. You understand me? Amy Daniels, blessings to you. Dexter Elcock, blessings to you. You understand me? Anton Carneal, you understand me? Hey, you know that Angus Eve, big up yourself. Big up to all of Trinidad and Tobago. All right. I think on the 28th of February, our senior men's national team will be there to play 2 games as Trinidad prepares to take on Canada, and the Jamaica senior men's Reggae Boys, they prepare to take on USA in CONCACAF Nations League semi-final. J. Ross, a long time I don't see you, you know. Yeah, a long time I don't see you, J. Ross. What's going on, man? All is good. All is well. We have an NFL show tomorrow, J. Ross. So make sure that you're on it for that one. Blessings every time. So It says, nightmare is over. Warner welcomes U.S. Supreme Court FIFA ruling. Turkleman production, generate memories for life. Every time I like that, my brother. It says, former FIFA Vice President Austin Jack Warner says he has no doubt that the nightmare brought upon him by the United States government, which accused him of bribery, money laundering, and other fraud-related crimes during his time as an executive of the football's governing body is now over. All right. I'm going to read some more for you right now as it relates to that, right? His comment came following a ruling in the United States Supreme Court last week, Friday, in which the court held that prosecutors in the U.S. overreached their boundaries when they applied laws of the United States to groups of people, many of them being foreign nationals, who allege defrauded FIFA, another foreign organization with its headquarters based in Switzerland. Hey, this is big. Listen, people. He says, Drew 40, Stuffy Rudy. Hey, some of the real generals on the platform. Bless up yourself. He said, this is Jack Warner. My lawyers, all right, have told me that my nightmare is over, and I have every reason to believe what they have said. They are now working to pursue the matter further to see what redress I am entitled to. All right, so he may be looking at suing. They have told me that my nightmare is over because the Supreme Court is not a court that you can appeal against, right? It is the final court in the U.S., Warner said yesterday. He was speaking during an interview on radio station I-95.5 FM with sports commentator Andre Baptiste. The radio station is a member of One Caribbean Media, which also include the Express and CCN TV6. The New York Times reported on January 27th that the Supreme Court last year limited a law that was key to the FIFA case. Last September, a federal judge citing that law threw out the conviction of two defendants linked to football corruption. Now, several former football officials at FIFA, including some who paid millions of dollars in penalties and served time in prison, are arguing that the bribery schemes for which they were convicted are no longer considered a crime in the United States. They are now seeking to have all their fines repaid and also be compensated for the time they were made to spend in prison. Overstepping boundaries. During the interview with Baptiste yesterday, Warner said he always knew that the U.S. government was overstepping its boundaries. I am in full agreement with the Supreme Court matter. I always knew that the U.S. was wrong to attack and destroy FIFA and destroy people's life and so on, just because they did not get a World Cup venue. Are you listening, people? I told people a long time ago that this whole thing was a conspiracy. One, to do two things: to remove all the people who were in CONCACAF so that they could change the format to facilitate a team that was out of the top six. The other thing was, during that time, because of the bidding that was going on, they need to change up the votes so that the World Cup now could be hosted. Now that the qualifying has changed and that team was facilitated, now that the World Cup has been given, now everything is revealing that it was a complete overstepping of boundaries. Right? These things, the level of conspiracy. We talk about corruption in Jamaica's football. Come on, people. Read in between the lines. Or maybe not in between because it's clear. He says it is utterly ridiculous for people to be in prison and be charged being a member of a private organization as FIFA and to be charged by the US government for what they did or did not do to stay in FIFA. You understand? So he's saying that I work for a private company in a different country. I'm not a citizen of the US. I did something in the company. The company did not charge me. And you, a foreign government, brings me to prison and asks me to pay fines when whatever crime I committed was not against you or your citizens. That's what they're arguing. Tell me, people. Whoa. 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 Tell me what you think, people. I always knew that was an overreach, an overkill, and I think the Supreme Court has justified what my thoughts have been in the matter, said Warner. Warner is currently facing extradition proceedings in this country to be sent to the United States to face the criminal charges he allegedly committed. The proceedings are expected to come up for hearing sometime later this month in Port of Spain 8th Magistrate Court. However, given the ruling of the Supreme Court, the extradition warrant that was issued by the US government in 2015 may be discontinued. What a coincidence. I am feeling relieved. My life has been destroyed. My family's life has been destroyed. And I have spent tons of money on this matter. All I did was to tell FIFA that it was time to change the paradigm of giving the World Cup to Europe and South America. I said to them, just go to the Middle East. That is what the man said, you know. And this is a quote. He said to FIFA, we need to change up this thing. Remove the World Cup, giving a host to just Europe and to South America. Give it to the Middle East. And he's saying that this is the reason why the case was brought against him. Quite contrary, people. These things are certainly serious. It is this that has caused me to be where I am today. The irony is that people in the Middle East, thanks to my effort and others, Qatar, which hosted the World Cup in 2022, has produced one of the best World Cups this world has ever seen. So I feel vindicated in a sense for what I have done, that the price that I have paid for that is overbearing, said Warner. He added that another issue he wanted to raise was the millions of dollars of taxpayers' funds the United States had spent paying attorneys to have him extradited to the United States. The US government wants to have me extradited to the US. Then the US should engage lawyers here and spend their own money and not taxpayers' money, of which part is mine. So when the extradition is being done, is lawyers in Trinidad, have to do it, using the taxpayers' money of Trinidad. Aye, boy. Here you have a government of Trinidad and Tobago spending taxpayers' monies to try to get a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago sent to the US. Warner said his attorney had sent a Freedom of Information FOI request to the Office of the Attorney General to determine exactly how much funds has been dispensed to attorneys up to date of the request to have him extradited. The state, he said, only provided some of the information. It revealed that at least 7.5 million has been spent. They said they could not release the rest of the information. That has forced us to take the AG to court, and we have engaged the AG in the matter because we feel that a full revelation must be made to the people of this country of what the government has spent on a trial to get its citizens extradited to another country, said Warner. Oh, nah. People, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, people. What do you think? What are your thoughts on this matter? Huh? What are your thoughts on this matter, people? Where is Mr. Andre Fortune? I need to hear him come and talk about this, Where is he? This is some serious business right here. I think, you see, this was a strategic move to destroy Caribbean unity in the football. This whole breaking up of the Jack Warner, Captain Burrell, and all of those people, Webb, all of those guys, to shift the balance of power to North America in terms of the leadership roles in CONCACAF football had a twofold. It was to elevate those in North America, and secondly, to minimize the greater number of votes across the Caribbean. And therefore, my plea remains the same, people. I have not changed. I will not deter from this position that Caribbean unity must be reestablished if Caribbean football is going to have any power, any resolve to stand up for Caribbean people. Now, I don't know whether Mr. Warner received any money. And I am saying that normally in those bidding, even other countries, I believe, give people money. So why is it that only Caribbean football has been destroyed? Whether money was given or not, is not the issue here. Because once that is proven, that is corruption. The thing is that they had no proof that monies were given. None. None. They could not put their hand on it. Maybe it was, but they couldn't. And you cannot bring hearsay to court. They couldn't prove it that there was money laundering. So you want to extradite a man without proof, so you can bring him within your system. Remember, the company did not bring any charge against him for it because the company did not see any of this. It is an international country that he wasn't operate in. Now, this is on the heels of Trinidad and Tobago. Also, as you know, Trinidad and Tobago have their elections coming up. So this is very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting, because this is, like I said, on the heels of, yeah. All right. So that's one thing that we want to talk about. We're going to come back to this, but you would have also heard, you would have also seen sneak preview. A sneak preview. Let me see if I can find it for you. This is not it. Certainly not it. A sneak preview of what Adidas is up to. For those of you who have not seen it yet, let me show you what is going on. So Adidas. Yeah, Adidas. They have some new merchandise, I think, for the Nations League semifinal. All right, for the national team. So I'm going to show you a video clip of some of it. Like I said, most of you probably would have seen it already. All right, so we're gonna show you that so you can go on the Adidas website and just support Jamaica's football by getting that merch. So let me show you it. It's right. That's a brand new. All right, so let's see. Yep.
The new attire is out.
Brand new!
An opportunity for Jamaicans all across the globe to embrace the uniqueness of our people.
Jamaica are the big deal, and everything else are small fries or side order.
It's another great opportunity to show your patriotism, your zest, your zeal towards Jamaican football. It is an exciting 2024 to come. So get your kit, support the Reggae Boys, and push on this journey towards 2026.
Yeah. So there you have it. Some nice merchandise out there for the Jamaica Reggae Boys as they prepare for the Nations League, the kickstart of the Nations League. Think it is very, very, very interesting. And yep. What do you think? What do you think of the new merch, people? Loving it? I see Siobhan Peart posting that that there is some futsal, schoolboy futsal. That's what you're saying there, schoolboy futsal. Yeah, man, just let me know when you have your show, man. Not a problem. Once I have the time, you know. All right, so people, some of you don't want, some of you probably saying that my name is man is inconsistent with the show. So some persons know, some persons, people, it has been a very difficult journey, you know. Cause man is man have 2 deaths in his family. All right. I shared a story about a hospital situation. You see me? That had to do with a family member. So, and you understand me? The whole situation I explained to you with the hospital. Yeah. So, you know, it has been a very difficult journey, but you don't know, we have to, you know, find the strength to do the show. So, you may be wondering, why you haven't been seeing the shows at 11 and seeing more shows. You know, that is one of the primary reasons. You understand me? But you know, we don't allow those things to stop us from doing, you know, the things that needs to be done and interacting with the people. But it has been honestly, it has been a little difficult given some of the circumstances that led to the passing, you know. And so yeah, so just bear with us, people. All right, just bear with us. We soon get back to the consistency that you are used to. All right. All right. South Africa 1, Nigeria 1 in yeah. I think they're in extra time. Yeah, man, thanks for all the condolences. You understand me? Bless yourself. Red card for South Africa. Thank you, Fresh God. So let me just say, you know, that there's a senior camp also coming up. There are, well, it starts today at 4 and tomorrow as well. So the persons who are called up are Justin Dunn, Tivoli Gardens, Ricardo Thomas, Dunby Holden, Andre Fletcher, Waterhouse, Kemar Foster, Waterhouse, Marlon Martin, Arnett, Kaim Dixon, Arnett, Joel Cunningham, Arnett, Fabian Reed, Arnett, Jamon Shepherd Arnett, Kyle Ming Cavaliers, Jaden White Cavaliers, Adrian Reed Cavaliers, Richard King Cavaliers, Shanil Thomas Cavaliers, Christopher Andrew Cavaliers, Jamai Tope Mount Pleasant, he's out, he's injured. Demario Phillip Mount Pleasant, he's out, he's injured. Ramon Howell Mount Pleasant, he's out, he's injured. Shaquan Davis, Daniel Green, Mount Pleasant, Alex Marshall Portmore, Emilio Russell Portmore, Stephen Young Portmore, Jason Wright Molines. So those 3 players from Mount Pleasant, I think they will be released because they are not up to 100 in terms of their fitness. So as soon as we are aware of those who have replaced them, we will let you know. All right. We will let you know. All right. So we will let you know that what's happening where that is concerned. All right. Yep. So the team that they will be meeting, like I said, they're playing against the training. I think next week they have a couple of games against a couple of Premier League teams, and then they go off to Trinidad and Tobago on February the 28th to play 2 games. And I think this is good. I think this is good for the team itself. You understand me? It is good because these players are getting an opportunity to really showcase their talent, and I think it's like I said, it's a very good thing because they get to work with the head coach. I think he will help them to sharpen and harness their skills. All right. And like I said, there is, it is good. It is good. Want to big up Beasley, the Beasley United team from out of New York, who they have been in Jamaica playing games and giving back to schools and giving back to football clubs. So big up to all. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Maybe Brian can tell us who have replaced, the injured player. Let me just, man, thanks for all the condolences, people. Really appreciate it. So that is just one, but we're very mindful of that. One of the situations was hard to deal with. I'm saying, given just, the whole incident with the hospital, but I'm grateful that the people were gracious enough, and they kind of apologize. You understand me? And they took responsibility. Unfortunate, but what to do? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you I just have a video of Beasley United, and let me see if I can do this. Part of their give back, big up to you may know some of these, so you have players like Joe Dona and a couple of other persons who were out supporting the team. Or they came to play, so they were there. Walter Boyd, that game at Constant Spring was a big game because Walter Boyd played for Constant Spring in his earlier days. So here we go. Just
One vice. Yeah. So first. First of all, from here's the president and all the supporters and players, want to thank our host, Constant Spring. We have very, very nice and competitive game, especially referee. But the referee that take off his shirt and yellow and we start nothing. But the game nice, no animosity, no fight, we love that. Right? I'm here before the game even start, the man them tell us, so listen, next year we want bigger. See? So I think we can bring a country team. I will say a country team today. But we can't take with this. So we can bring 5 more teams and it's a 3 game. I like Canton after here, so. But Kansas Spring again officially partners with Beasley. Alan Bennett and others. But Sheldon. Thank you then. Thank you. Yeah.
Flower.
But again, a small token of appreciation. We have some ball and some bid. 12% are red, 12% are green. The man there, the man is going to practice next year. Also, Rockford.
East side.
East.
One east side.
East are the best, man.
East is the best.
Yeah.
When they rise up, we look.
So the red there. Rockford, check it. They represent, man.
Represent Rockford.
Don't connect that to Jake.
When the green are white, Rockford.
Yo, what's your
Go on, tell us it. Rockford. See? Beasley, first son. See me I say?
second son too. That's what first son is the second.
Talk. Come on.
We're not bragging right. We don't appreciate.
Yeah, man. And I just want to reach out to all of our community. Basic, Monday. See? Got some barbecue, man. White Stone, Maxfield, Willie Park. So, anytime you come and you will have welcome to Beasley. Fine Beasley. Fine Beasley. Boss. Manners and respect, yeah? Yo, again, one time to make Sheldon score a goal. Yeah. A classic. Classic. You never see him score a goal in my life now.
All right, so people, you see, those are the things we want to see. You understand me? They coming back and giving back. You understand me? So we have to put our hands together to Beasley. Love what they're doing. They also did a presentation down in Chandler's Pen Primary. You understand me? In Clarendon. We need more of this, you know. I think little tokens like these makes a huge difference. You understand me? And I always tell people that sometimes you think it's a lot it takes to change a life. It just takes a little bit of giving, a little bit of loving, a little bit of caring, a little bit of sharing, and a life can be changed. So big up the people who made this happen. And like I said, they gave the Rockford Football Club, they gave the Constant Spring, and they did a school out there in Clarendon. You understand me? I also want to big up Starboys Juices out there in Philadelphia. You understand me? So please make sure if you're out in the Philadelphia, the Delaware area, New Jersey, Pittsburgh, any them local anywhere in them local area, that's right there out there. So make sure you support them because they also we made a plea. RR, which one are your own? You need to put up my own to RR. What is your RR? You have to tell me what is your. I don't know what I go on RR. RR, you have to tell me. Tell me what I go on, man. I don't know what I go on. So watch this now. So I put out a plea, right? And still need some more. You understand me? And I think he got like 4 pair or so of boots for the Reno Football Club. You understand me? From his donation, probably 4 to 5. And I'm saying that you can even donate one. You don't have to be connected to the club, but you can give back to the club. You understand me? Yeah. So, yeah, man. You understand me? So check out him sing. You understand me? Doing a good work. This is like a Jamaican who you understand me? Leave him job to invest in his own personal growth and development. He's not a multimillionaire. Have a little startup company. You understand me? And he said, you know what? I used to live in that parish. They need something. I'm going to give back. And everybody who can do that and does it, it makes a difference. You have some people that give back in the wrong way, because they might put firearms in the hands of youngsters. We need to put some football boots and some soccer balls and some net balls and some, you understand me, and some cricket bats and some those things, cricket helmets and those stuff back into the communities that we are from, and make the youths have access to those things, and hopefully it will steer some of them from crime and violence. So want to big up all the persons who continue to give back to their communities. You understand me? You go in I don't like to say the name, but Dicks. You know what I mean? And you go buy some stuff, you buy some bibs, and you go back and you give back to your primary school. You understand me? You give back to your high school. Yeah, those are the things. There you go. Oh, no, man, then RR, right now, RR, ease yourself, them thing, them thing, I am sure sports is about, You say me same thing, RR, me get excited. You see me? RR, so right now, here's what I'm going to do, right now, RR. Call in and talk to us about this project, man. You know, a whole heap of Clarendon. Listen, RR, I have a lot of people from Clarendon that follow the platform in RR. So they need to know what you're doing, man. Hold on. Yeah, RR. So tell us about it. You said that you have a soccer next gen in Ireland is about to add up a few primary schools in Clarendon. We have Fresh God. We have Sherman Scott. We have CC. All of them people, they are Clarendonians, In fact, we have a big general from Clarendon. His name Ray Graham, Oh my God, Ray Graham. I don't know Ray Graham people. Me supposed to interview. We're supposed to do the interview with Ray Graham, We're gonna make it happen this week once he's available. You understand me? Big baller in the days of Galaxy. Big baller. Play for national team and them thing that we're gonna interview him this week. But RR, let us know, man. Call in and give us some details about what you're doing. Yeah, man, big up Starboy Juices, We like promote them thing here, man. We think that as Jamaica, that we have a social responsibility where we can to help back. That is why I big up people like Sambo. You understand me? And green and yellow out of Excelsior, what those guys did for their keep on doing for their school. You understand me? Big up people like Codfish, that is Garnet Denton and Kevin Keegan, all of those guys. That and all the work that they are doing. Watch this, all the work that they are doing at William Nib and in that area. You understand me? You have like organization like MSAF with Garol Hamilton and Derek Brown with the work they are doing at Mannings and just other communities in Westmoreland and lots of other people, Michael Tolo and what he's doing up in Kidston and those places. People like Freddie Butler and the work that he's doing in Port Royal and in those areas to give back to schools and communities. And so these are the things we need, These and listen, there are many other people that management don't even know them name, but we need more. Remember I said Michael Garden and I, one of the subscribers, we just did a big thing out there at Morant Bay High School where we gave back them can start a female program at the school. These are the things we want to transform the communities to help our young girls. We have all an ex-brother named Bird who is a subscriber. All right, watch this. Bird just bought pumps and netballs and netball bibs and stuff to send to his farmer high school so that them can run a netball program. Because we're not selfish, it's not just about football, because we want to save and transform young men and young women lives. And I'm saying that sometimes it's amazing what $100 can do. I tell people that, you see, outside of buying, I tell you this, unless we have an emergency, the resources that come to this channel, it goes back to helping people. So we see it. So yes, when you get the super chat and the super sticker and the YouTube them and them take out the whole of the money, you see what leave? We try to find a way to make the channel better or to help people, because at the end of the day, we're about life transformation. You understand me? So big up to all the people who are doing those things. Yeah, man, Starboys, Joseph, people check it out on the market. You understand me? Trick Nick, big up yourself as well. You understand me? We have some more sponsors that are coming on board, and I am sure sports. Yeah. Listen, I want to know, Mr. Chung, give me a call now, man. Mr. Chung, a long time in a year from you. Mr. Chung, what going on with the girls there, man? A long time in a year. There's a FIFA window this month, What happened? Give me a call, Mr. Chung, man. A long time the people don't hear from you, you know. The election kind of, you know, have you under lockdown, you understand me? But give us a call. We would love to get some update on what is happening with the female side of the football, seeing that there's a FIFA window. Or should we, has all matters been resolved where they are concerned? What is the next step? What are we supposed to see, know, hear? You understand me, where the girls are concerned? So it would be nice if you can give us a call at some point and let us know what is happening, where that is concerned. Fresh God, thanks for the update. And those things. Where is it? Oh, this T-Gat? What do you mean by no money, T-Gat? T-Gat, what do you mean by no money? T-Gat, what do you mean by no money? Every time T-Gat hear Mr. Chung naming come in, hey, T-Gat, you know me notice with you, T-Gat. It's only when Speed and Mr. Chung on the program, you forward on the program, you know, T-Gat. That me realize with you, you know, T-Gat. Yeah. Hold on there. We are trying to make a link, you know. Yeah, also, you know that the head of FIFA safeguarding visit Trinidad and Tobago. Don't know if you're aware of that and what are the implications of that. I'm wondering if I should do this so some of you can see. Let me see. This is from the Trinidad and Tobago Football Association, you know. So let's see if we can get you. Tell me if you're hearing this.
Yes, from FIFA, Marie Law, the FIFA Head of Safeguarding and Child Protection, Ms. Diane Henderson, TTOC President, listing various individuals, whether they be Tobago Football Association President, Mr. Everton Alfred, Kiyomi Pascal Motley.
This football association has produced one of the most elaborated and complete safeguarding framework that I know of. It is often said that when there is
So FIFA was there because they do the whole safeguard. I think JFF have already have something like this in place. So Trinidad and Tobago following suit by putting that in place, because to safeguard our minors. I think that is important in the football at this time. So kudos to Trinidad and Tobago for making that very, very important step. I think Nigeria are going to take this penalty shootout and they will head into the finals of the AFCON. You know that even Japan was knocked out of the Asian Cup. You understand me? Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, people, 44 likes. Oh my Lord, what's going on? What's going on? Hit the like button. You understand me? Yeah, man, hit the like button, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but we'd love to know what is going on with the girls. Has any progress been made? Should we not expect anything? Should we wait until after the election? When are the elections? What is the next step? Because we heard that some of this would be on the 8th when the matter will be heard. So should we assume that tomorrow, which is the 8th of February, is when the matter will be heard in court? And then where do we go from there? You understand me? I wonder if Mr. Speed or Mr. Chung is available. I wonder if anybody can give us any update. I don't know, you know. We can only ask, you know. You understand me? I like to ask, you know. I look for Let's see if we can find out. We don't know, you know. So people call in and give me your thoughts on the Adidas merchandise that are out. I like them, the retro look. Hey, anything in the Jamaica thing sell off, you know, I tell you, you know. You understand me? And then have you been watching some of the CONCACAF Champions League? Oh my God, I saw some games last night. Oh geez and peace. Let me give you the games, all right? So what happened? Monterrey defeated Comunicaciones 4-1 and Real Estela defeated Club America 2-1. So today, Herediano will play Toluca and Forge will play Guadalajara. All right. Vancouver Whitecaps will play Tigers as well. St. Louis, this is now in February. I think this is when Cavaliers will play. Cavaliers will host Cincinnati. Cavaliers will play Cincinnati. Hey, Triple E, here's what I believe, right, with the girls. I think it would have been a good thing to even, if we could have secured a game, even against Caribbean rivals, because what you don't want is for people to believe, begin to believe that the female football is dead. It's very important that we keep it alive, that the JFF just always play games and do things so people know that there is there is a emphasis on the women's side of football. They are doing work and there is no desire to kill it. There's no desire to not continue it. I think that is important, that is fresh in the people's mind. And so I think if there's a window and there could be a game secure, whether you use domestic or college or high school, it doesn't matter. But if you can keep playing games in these windows, then it is important. It's just like with the male program. Consistently having these camps is keeping the momentum. You understand me? Sometimes to destroy. All right. See, Mr. Speed, me tell you, say, no. Mr. Speed is here. Who playing 2 games? The female team? February. All right. So I think Mr. Speed has just answered that. So the female team has 2 games in February. Oh, which is a window, right? Because there is a window in February. Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. The girls, right, Mr. Speed? Hey, Mr. Speed, we like when you come on the program, you know, because you always provide good information, you know. See? Mr. Chung is not available. Yeah. I wonder if Mr. Speed is available. And I must say I respect Mr. Speed, you know, because no matter how busy he is, you know, he always find time to listen to the show and comment. You understand me? Hey, one thing I will say with Mr. Speed, you know, you have to be your own boss, you know, man. Cavaliers money enough, you know. Can watch YouTube, you know. Cavaliers money. The ramp with Cavaliers money, you know, they buy cheap and sell expensive, you know. Good business module. Big up to Fitzroy Grizzly. You know, today he sent, yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Thank you so much. He doesn't do the super chat, super sticker, but he always, once he's watching the show, he does as well. So big up to Fitzroy Grizzly. Trelawney, man, as well. Bless up yourself. Appreciate that a whole lot. Whole lot. So people, go ahead. February 27th is the second game. Oh, it's February now. When? Yes, female team. Oh, okay. So will those games be? So one game, the second game is the 27th. I didn't see the date for the first game. Oh, you're not sure about the first. All right. Yeah, is it going to be in Jamaica though? Or you're not sure about that though? Tell us, give us some more details, man. Cavaliers Football Club. So what are you saying, man? About what? Yeah, no, Lord have mercy. Cavaliers Football Club, Cavaliers Football owner. I wonder if there's any Cavaliers football player in the thing. All right, no, hello, people. I am saying that Cavaliers buys cheap and sells high. Good business model. What is wrong with that? Yo, hey, Cavaliers Football Club. Leave I and I alone. Leave I and I alone. All right. Mr. Speedy, if you're available, just come give us the details of the game. As much as what you have, you know. So I don't know. Because me just asked one question and already it seemed like you're going to call. I don't even know. People, we just calm, you know. Me just ask about a game and all of a sudden it's like, all right, look at these comments. Look at these. We just ask, you know, there's a window and I said that, you know, maybe there should be a game. All right. And look where we're gone already. Will all players be available for selection? Why is it not marketed for the fans like we have been turned off by the mishap? I can know what's going on. All right. What are you saying, man? Rudolph Speed, can players without a passport play in those games for a women team? This who is crucial here. All right. Are these two that should be? All right. Speed said South America. Okay, sir. Keep up the good work, sir. Steady. Let me read this. Channel can't get time though to you know. Channel can't get the World Cup. All right. So this which female team? The World Cup female. So let us at least. Is this a question get asked, you know? And Mr. Speed so happened to be in the comment section and respond. So let us just take it one step at a time before we start going all over the place. All right. Anthony Mac, you know that you always have what kind of conversation? What kind of conversation? All I'm saying, Anthony Mac, what just easy. We ask a random question. Mr. Speed happens to be in the comment section. Said something that none of us knew. He said that there will be games in February. He doesn't know when the first one is, but the second one will be on the 27th. He said it will be against South American. All I'm saying, okay, before we start put all of these questions in the comment section, let us just pause. See if we can get Mr. Speed to give some clarity because it is random. Why we just can't listen first? We're gone about if people can play without passport. All I'm saying that we're going to find out which set of the girls. If it is this one or that one. All we were saying is that it would be a good thing to at least have a game so I don't feel like the football is dying. So that's all. So I'm saying that let us try and see if we can at least get somewhere by having some questions. That's it. That's all I'm saying, you know. So Mr. Speed, if you're available, I send you the link, sir. If you're not available that way, I can call you. Because, you know, we want to ask some questions because we'd like to know, like, you know, as much information, like, you know, will it be here in Jamaica? Will it be overseas? You know, will a coach be in place? Like some of those questions. We want to ask, you understand me? Will a coach be in place at that time? Yeah, because we don't want to walk away with assumptions. You understand me? We want to make sure we give clear information and we have clarity. as to what is happening. That's something that we really need to find out, and hoping that we can hear from the GenSec as to when is the hearing, the court date as it relates to the matter relating to the football to the election. So I don't know if you can speak to that, but as it relates to the team, we'd love to hear. Yeah. All right, geez, all right. People, all right, people. All I'm saying is that, all right, if you go back to the clip, I said that there's a FIFA window. How your people operate. Let me just say this. You're operating like, okay, Mr. Speed is here and management and Mr. Speed is talking. He asked about, that is not what happened. All I'm saying, please, before, so far, Mr. Speed probably gone now. Him not even probably watching again. So we have missed an opportunity to engage him in a, that's all I'm saying. We miss an opportunity to engage because we ask a random question, we hear too much, and then, bam. What? I'm not afraid of backlash because what I think is we never gave the thing an opportunity to engage the person. Like, I don't know. I'm not afraid of backlash. I'm not afraid of people saying things. I just think like sometimes we need to slow down. I can take all comments, but we need to slow down. It was not planned. It just said, what's happening with the girls? See there, that's the topic. What's happening with the girls? And I started out by saying, we don't hear anything about, we have not heard anything about the negotiations. Let me try and see if I can get Mr. Chung. Then we said it would be a good thing to play a game because there's a window. Mr. Speed just commented. And then I'm saying that before we allowed him to kind of give us some date and we ask the questions, all of these things already start coming. And I'm not afraid of it. I'm just thinking, let us slow down a little bit and try and engage him. Just, that's all I'm saying. Just try and engage him. And then when we engage him, then we can bring up all the things. Because now we're going left to speculate. Because you can't ask me none of the question, because I don't have none of the answer, none of you have none of the answer. So we can stop the discussion now because there's nobody to talk to. So who did that help? Look at this now. It's what I'm saying. Look at this person. Then if Speed know, I think he should be not even know the opponent. Then why him come out chat in the first place? Nobody asked him who the opponent was because before him even get there, it's hey, be ready to the answer. Be ready to the answer. All right, what is this one? Yeah, man. Every time. Bless up. I remember read this one. Oh, all right. No, big up. Big up. Hey, Cranky said some of the coolest things. Big up, Cranky. Me and Cranky are friends now. But no. Anything you want to. I'm not implying anything. What I do know now is I'm trying to get Mr. Speed on. But remember, see, Mr. Speed, listen, Mr. Speed, listen. I don't want you in the comment section. Can I call you, sir? Just type Y for yes and N for no. Can I call you on the phone? Can I send you the link so we can ask you a little bit more? You understand me? More questions. Yes for Y for yes, N for no, and then we can go on. All right? Yeah. All right. Maybe negotiations are going on and you don't want to disclose your opponent to the public, but you know. All right. So, can we call you? Sir? Can I call you? Hold on. Oh, Tony. Blessings, Tony. Yeah, man, then Mr. Speed, no, man. Me don't need 5 minutes. Me need 3. So we can call it then, because 3 minutes we need. How Cavaliers, I said no, Speed. Hey, whoever Cavaliers football club is, don't bother with it. We don't talk to the club now. We are talk to Speed. The game finished, Tony, man. Nigeria won. Nigeria won on penalties, Tony. Isn't that how it went? Nigeria won on penalties. Not because we're on the show don't mean we're not watching, no. We're watching, man. Let's see if we can get through to Mr. Speed. Let's hope that he will take the call. We just need 2 minutes of his time. 2 minutes. And the second semi-final is going on right now. We're watching, man. Ivory Coast versus Congo. Yeah. It's unseen a type of, unseen a type, but don't answer Speed. Okay, unseen. So you operate now. I see, Mr. Unseen. Don't worry yourself, Unseen. That is how you, okay. Mr. Speed not answering. Okay, Unseen. Not a problem, Unseen. Not a problem. Okay, Unseen. Not a problem. So you go operate. I see Unseen. You're telling Speed not to answer. Because you want him to come and talk on Unseen Sports TV. Yo, the man tell Mr. Speed not to answer the phone. You can imagine that, people. The man telling Mr. Speed not to answer the phone. Mr. Speed, if you can call back. Oh, so hold on. So Unseen. So who is Cavaliers Football Club? It's not you. I thought you run it. Oh, geez. So it's not you. Are you operating from 2 different gadgets? So you are not the person who administrates Cavaliers Football Club, Unseen. You're not like the handler of that account. So what were you listening on, Unseen? That you just type in when I said that? What account? So you're not the chief administrator for the Cavaliers account, Unseen? Talk to me. All right, Cavaliers Football Club. When is Cavaliers playing their game? Let me see. Cavaliers Football Club. When is Cavaliers playing their CONCACAF championship game? Where and when, what time, what is the entrance fee? People need to start saving money to go and watch the game because the first game is going to be in Jamaica, I assume. So can you tell us the place, the time, and the cost for attending, please? Okay, so Unseen is saying that he's not the one. Well, Unseen. Oh, we have Mr. Speed. I know Mr. Speed would come through first. Mr. Speed, good afternoon. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. We're having a live show. You're live on air.
So my name's man. You have to remember, say, me have training at this time and more players and bearing down my back, you know. So that's why distract me now.
but, sir, you're leading the league. You're leading the league, and Mount Pleasant is at 3rd place. How are they bearing down your back?
I know me exposed because, you know, exposed now because, you know, the higher monkey climber, the more I'm exposed. So everybody coming after me now. I'm just trembling now. Lima win them last match. I'm them playing me on Sunday, so you know them coming hard.
Okay. Is Lima
so we have to train hard. So we have to train hard now. Yeah.
I see. But you shouldn't have a problem with training because around 5 of your players are with the senior team.
Right. So that's why the rest of them now, I can pay them some mind because some of them probably with competition is good enough. So we still have to train hard, you know. We have 32 players now, so we still have 25 to deal with.
Oh, 32. Whoa, the numbers have gone up from 18 to 32.
From 15. Remember one time I couldn't even find 16 players.
Okay. Unseen, you know that Unseen is at Limal. He says Limal coming Sir Speed, and he said they are coming in very hard.
I know, that's why I have to go training and train hard.
All right, listen, just remind the people about your because I've been watching some of the CONCACAF games last night, some coming on tonight. Tell them about your game, where it will be played, what is the cost for getting in from now, so people can start probably getting tickets or, you know, just making preparation, because I really want Jamaica to come out and support you at your hope game. You're playing against Cincinnati, so just quickly, because I know you have training, just tell them that, and then we find out about the girls thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, it will be February 22nd at the National Stadium, 9 p.m. And it's just $1,000 to come in the grandstand. I think there will be a special VIP section, which probably costs $2,000. I can't remember, but general admission will be $1,000 for grandstand.
Oh, only grandstand will be opened.
Only grandstand, yes.
Okay, all right, and that's it.
That is the first leg, and the second. That is the first leg, and the second leg will be going back to Cincinnati, and we to play them on the 28th, and that is why I remember that we're playing the game on the 27th for Jamaica women team, because I know they're playing one day before we play our game on the 28th, and people, I tell you, expect something special in that series from Cavalier. I'm just telling you, put it out there.
Something special.
Special. You don't want to miss it.
All right. Hey,
so anybody that thinks it's going to be a walkover,
yeah,
not going to.
The last man who came on my program and tell us about something special, you know, they left the people disappointed on Sunday, you know, sir. So make sure that don't happen with you, you know.
I'm sure you see the build up. I mean, one of the time we were like 10th in the league, and you see the build up. Yeah, man, that was all our plan.
Like, well, I don't expect, to be fair, I don't expect Cincinnati to score a lot of goals. I think they can probably get away with 1 or 2 at most, because you have only conceded 9 goals in 17 games. And I mean, if you go back to the other games in the league as well, your team don't normally concede a lot of goals. I know you're not happy when I say that you play ugly, but you get good results. You know, you play ugly but pretty results. You understand me? I know you don't like that because you think
we concede. No, you don't understand the game. They were conceding 2 goals in the last 10 matches, that you must say. Forget the first 7 matches, we concede 7. We concede 2 goals in the last 10 matches.
Yeah, because you play ugly football, but you're getting good results.
Why? Because we can defend white ugly. Defending is a science, it's an art.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's a part of the game.
But we call,
it's attack and defend.
What we call pretty football is when we see a lot of creativity and, you know, people stringing passes.
Give me an example of a team that play pretty football. Mount Pleasant.
Oh, you're talking in the JPL? Or just in general?
Yeah. They not hit me a play, no? No, hit me a play in the JPL.
Oh, in the JPL.
Give me a team that play pretty football.
I don't think Arnett Garden plays attractive football.
So Mount Pleasant and ourselves score the same amount of goals.
No, so we're using Mount Pleasant. Yeah, if we give you a team, we give you Arnett, and you're gone to Mount Pleasant.
No, I have to use Mount Pleasant because they are
no, but you said we give you a team. You said give you a team. You said give you a team, and I give you Arnett, and then you're going to Mount Pleasant.
I'm giving they are the champions, and they are the ones that buy all the best players. And the manager came and told us, look out for surprises Sunday. Yeah, I was surprised. So I'm just saying that when you say we play ugly, I'm just saying that we are still one of the highest scoring team and the best defensive team. I don't know how ugly come into that.
So you believe that Cavaliers plays attractive football?
We play what we want to play.
No, no, that's not the question. But never ask you to play what you
We
want to
play
play.
what we want to play. No, but they give us a set of teams to play against. And we do what we have to do to beat everybody that comes in front of. That's what we do. We play what we want to play.
All right, we will flesh this out on the JPL show because I know you have training on Friday. But yeah, but you were saying that our female team, which I think is good, has they're going to use up this window to play 2 games. I know you mentioned South America. Is that travel to South America or against South American opponent? Okay.
They will travel. We didn't want to say what I mean, I can't say everything on the program. I'll just say what I can say because I'm sure somebody wants to announce it and make a big fanfare out of it. So give them what they want to do. What happened though is that your show know that we're going to play. And we play in 2 games. And
against
the Reggae Girls.
Against the said opponent or you play
I think it's the same opponent we're playing the 2 games against. The thing is, I don't have a full detail. I don't have it in front of me, but I know for a fact that we're playing 2 games. I think it's the same opponent and we're traveling.
Okay.
To play the games.
And you were saying something about the Reggae Girls.
Yeah, the Reggae Girls is the Reggae Girls. I mean, when we're having this conversation, anybody suit up for that team is the Reggae Girls. So you're probably asking if some of the girls in the World Cup team is going to be playing. No, they're not going to play in this window. But I can assure you that they will be eligible to play in the next window. Okay. See, you get news again.
Okay, so
but I can't say no more. I can't say no more.
That's cool. And so should we also anticipate Mr. Gilbert to be the coach? Because I know the last time you were on, you were talking about we're talking about female football and the coaching. About a couple of many persons. I think you even said that there were several persons who were applying for the job, meaning the job is in demand. How is that search going?
Oh, I mean, we kind of cool off because make the hottest topic in the election that run off before we do anything. So we kind of just back off and cool off. We're trying to get new contracts in place for anything that wasn't in the pipeline already. So he's the one who's gonna carry the team in February. And then we'll see what happens after that.
Okay, so February, Xavier Gilbert, I think the coach who is now at I think he coaches at Mullines, who was his assistant, they will be there, and then after the election, then you pick up back the search for a new coach.
Right, or if it's not us, whosoever the people is, they will pick it up. They might want to go in a different direction. I don't know. I see the opposition saying that a lot of times. So let us be fair and not rush. So let us wait till after election and we'll see what is what.
But is tomorrow? Is it the 20 days ending tomorrow for the court case to be aired, or that is the 28th of February, or is it the 8th?
I think it's the 9th. I think it's the 9th. I don't know why you say it's 8th. It's kind of the 8th. I don't sure. I think it's the 9th. Could be the 8th. It could be the 8th. But it's one of those dates. We have to make a.
Then, Mr. Speedy,
file our affidavit.
You need, if you can't file affidavit and you don't know when is the court date. You're so concerned about.
But I'm not going to court. I'm not going to court.
I think you're very so concerned about Limal that you don't even know when is a date for the court.
I agree. I agree.
But one of your players look very injured. Atkinson. Is he okay, or it was just a little knock he got? I mean, it seemed like he's not himself, or he's just playing possum.
No. He has an injury that he's carrying. But with most professional players, they play through injuries. So I think we'll let him stay on too long. But otherwise, he's good. He was training yesterday even, so he's good.
All right. Now, who is the best person? Because Fisk University, FISK, they're trying to recruit some Jamaican players. I mean, Dianede and stuff. Probably those girls who are 18, probably finishing up school and thing. Who would be the best person, I mean, for that sort of contact to be made with?
I think Xavier Gilbert is the best person. He's the one who actually have most of those top quality schoolgirl player. I mean, they either play for him at school or they play for the club that he coaches. So he's the best person, to be honest. He has the knowledge. He knows every single player. So once they ask for a particular type of player, he'll be able to provide. So
all right. So let's hear from you again. Thank you for coming on. I know you have training. You have to prepare for the big coach Unseen. You understand? Listen, is Unseen still at Cavaliers Football Club YouTube platform?
Of course he is.
I think the university is called FISK, FIS. I think it's FISK is the name of the university. They're trying to recruit Jamaican
the other
players.
person that they could call is the manager of our senior team, Crystal Walters, because she again would have access to all of those players. She would know them intimately from helping around and managing that process. So those would be the two persons that I would look out for, because it's important that the girls go overseas and develop themselves even more, because they will be in a better environment than what we have presently. Of course, we're trying to improve ours.
All right, I'm going to see if I can make that connection today and thing. Yeah, man. So all right, so Cavaliers play Cincinnati the 22nd of February at the National Stadium. $1,000 grandstand only. Something special is in store from Cavaliers. All right, that's number one. Number two, the Jamaica female team will be playing 2 games against South American opponent in South America. The last game will be on the 27th. The one before, of course, will be before the 27th. But you know, they I suppose for marketing reasons, the invited people are waiting to make the announcement, so no further information can be given, and the coach who will be with the team will be Mr. Xavier Gilbert and his coaching staff, because whatever changes will be made will be after the election, as there could be a new president, a new executive board and body in place to run Jamaica's football for the next 4 years. If the group remains the same, the search will continue for a coach just the same. Want to thank Mr. Rudolph Speed, who has yet to give me a Cavaliers jersey for all of these years and this great work I'm doing on behalf of the black and whites. You know, with no home ground and no home base, but doing great in the league. They're at the top of the table right now. We'll hear more from him on Friday as he prepared for the Lime Hall. I hope thing will be sour for him when he heads down to Jackson.
You see why you can't get in a jersey? Because I don't comment.
All right,
take care.
Yeah, man. All right.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. All right, so there you go, people. So you heard from Mr. Speed. So he said that the girls in the World Cup for the next window, we need to check when that window is. They will be available. I suspect that will be after the election and all of that. So that's what we need to do. So now we can raise our concerns and our questions. You understand me? That answers a question that I think Duckland was asking. What it means, Duckland, is that if you don't have Jamaican passport, you will not be able to play, because this sound like official friendly games. And you cannot play official friendly games without passport. You're not allowed to. Chelsea 2, Villa 0. Ivory Coast versus Congo. That's going on. Yeah. For Arsenal fans, you will be very happy that Julian Timber has been added to Arsenal Champions League registration, which means that there is an expectation that he will be playing again by the end of the season, which is good news. So Chelsea 2, Villa 0, and we will keep you up to date on the scoreline between DR Congo and the Ivory Coast. Is Whisper playing? I don't think Whisper is playing right now. Let me check on that, because I have to be flashing and skipping between from Big Up Marvin Carter. Hey Cranky, what do you say now? Yes, Whisper started for Chelsea. Whisper versus Bailey. Oh, let's see. All right. FA Cup. What? Leon playing. Some lovely passes. Line up. Yeah, so let's see. For Chelsea, Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson, Conor Gallagher, Maduki, Fernandez, Caicedo, Chilwell, Badishal, Diassi, Gusto. And bench for Chelsea, Silva, Sterling, Modric, Bettinelli, Chukenzino, Nkuno, Gilchrist, Bergstrom, and Samuels. For Aston Villa, Martinez, Cash, Carlos, Legit, Moreno, Kamara, Luis, Bailey, Tillemans, McGinn, Watkins. On the bench for Villa, Pau Torres, Colum Chambers, Diaby, Zanilo, Olsen, Ramsey, Nam, Wright, and Kellerman. No, yeah. Chicken Gonia, Issa. Chicken Gonia. When Speed's a manager of our senior team, which team him a talk? Cavaliers or Jamaica? I don't know what. Chicken Gonia, him name Issa Allen. Chicken Gonia. Chicken Gonia. Not that him name man, Chicken Gonia. Chicken Gonia. Hey, say good. You can't pronounce them all, you know, man. Some of them be just not going to pronounce. You understand me? I just say go, man. You understand me? We're not going to pronounce all of them. You understand me? Just easy, no, man. So, are you satisfied with those responses? Where is Cranky? Where is Cranky? Cranky, what do you have to say now that you have heard that? All right, again, thanks to all the persons who have expressed, condolences for, the loved ones who have passed. Really appreciate it. You understand me? Goes to show that we are a caring community here on YouTube. All right, so that's what's happening with the girls. Listen, JPL game, I know it is 2 days since Arnett Garden versus Tivoli. Thought it was a good game, created some buzz. Would have loved to have seen it played on a better surface. I think because the first game was played, the conditions were not ideal, but the players made the most of it. Just the whole, how everything played out was so good. The fact that, two former Arnett Gardens player, they came back to help them secure that victory. Came back to help secure the victory for Tivoli Gardens. Tivoli were playing with 10 players. Fabian Reed put up his jersey 1-3, the number 13, and so from that point he had the 1. But guess what? Bam! 3 from Tivoli Gardens. So the number on the back of his jersey really ended up being the scoreline. 1-3. 1 for Arnett, 3 for Tivoli Gardens. Maybe he should not have celebrated the way that he did, showing the fans the number 1 and 3 on the back of his jersey, which turned out to be the scoreline at the end of the game. Fabian Reed, you need to change the number. All right. Management, 2 weeks' time and no game. And no game set yet. No quality game now play. Yeah, but champ deck. I don't know if I misheard. Maybe Fresh got somebody who have better ears and better eyes can tell me. Mr. Speed said they have 2 games secured in South America for the Reggae Girls. They will be playing against the same opponent. He said he doesn't remember. He doesn't have it in front of him, so he doesn't remember the time, the day for the first game. But the second game will be on the 27th. He said he remembers that because the 28th Cavaliers will be playing. So that is why he remembers. He said that the coaching staff that was at the last set of games will remain. He said that they don't want to announce who they are going to play because they're leaving that up to the organizer who wants to make a special announcement. Because sometimes, remember, Jamaica don't control that. It is controlled by the people who are inviting you to play them. So if they want to announce it from their federation, you can't just go. That's what he's saying. So I don't understand what if they are playing South American teams, I suspect that these teams are going to play in a tournament and using these games for warm up. So I don't understand the question. Maybe, yeah. Now, this is a different thing. What about the squad? All right. Maybe this is a more reasonable question to ask. What is the squad? All right. Who will be there? I think that is what we need to ask now. How we don't hear the squad yet? I think that's a more serious question. Tony, what you said, celebrate every goal like it is your last. Hey, Tony, I haven't heard from you in a long time, you know. You understand me? You and Apollo about what is going on over there. You understand me? What's going on with Thomas Partey at Arsenal, man? Yeah, what are your predictions for the end of the season? Now that Arsenal are in third place, you know, though they have just defeated, do you still believe that they can take this title? A very important question I want to ask you as an Arsenal fan. Every team in the top 6 so far, with the exception of Arsenal, has brought through a young player that we can say, yeah, that's a good one. Manchester City has done it. Manchester United has done it. Chelsea has done it, though they're all the way down. All right. Liverpool has done it with Bradley. Aston Villa has done it. But what's going on? Even Newcastle. What's going on with Arsenal and bringing through young players from out of the academy? There is no player that Arteta has brought through in his last 3 years that is getting significant minutes with the senior team. Tony, Apollo, Cranky, what's going on? Is this an area that Arteta is failing in terms of leaving a good platform for someone else to build on in the future? What's going on? That's the question I want to ask some of these Arsenal fans, like myself, because I don't know the answer. Which version of the reggae? I like your answer, Fresh God. All right, so let me send the link to Tony because he's going to come on and answer it. I told people that when it gets to this place, all right, when it gets to this place, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem with Arteta. I'm telling you. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. I am telling you, it's going to be a problem. And I think we are finally realizing that Unai Emery is a little bit, I would say, stubborn in his ways. Hold on, let me just send this. Let me go to do this. There you go, my friend. All right. Real Albala. What's going on? Real Albala. Soulji, what's going on? I haven't seen Real Albala in a long time. Yeah, I haven't seen. Where are you? I haven't seen you in a while. All right, so let's see if we can get how am I going to do this? All right. Let's see. All right, I'm trying to see if we can connect with Tony. Send a link here. Awesome. Yep, there you go. All right, there you go. All right. So let's see what's going on. All right. You mean this year? Where would he play? Arsenal is one of the youngest team. Listen, having the youngest team is not an indication that you're bringing people through your academy system. These teams that have young players, the Manchester United player, are coming through their system. There is no young player in Arsenal right now playing that comes through. I'm talking about this year. Check again. I'm talking about this year or last year. Come on, people. Come on, people. Don't come on. Tell me the player that Arteta has brought through. Not Smith Rowe, not Saka. So tell me who. Not Reese, not Eddie, not Martinelli. Who has he brought through? None. Not Saliba. These are not players that Arteta brought through. Arteta has not brought through anybody. Hey, listen, even when Arsenal was winning FA Cups and Premier League, young players were playing, coming through their academy system. The Theo Walcott, Oxford Chamberlain, those guys were playing. Even when they were top players in that team, they were getting games. It's not a matter of young DW, but you have to bring through players. He's not. Do not make excuses for Arteta on this matter. Manchester City has been playing well, but Bob still get game. He gave Cole Palmer game last season. Now he's sold. There's a youngster that has Jamaican connection. He's getting game. We don't see that happening with Arsenal and Arteta in particular. Hey Tony, I dropped the link to you. I sent it. Oh, you have the all right. Let's see again. All right. I don't know, but I just all right. Let's go. I don't know. All right, let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. Manchester United. I sent you a new one. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I sent you a new one. So let's see. So that's what I want to know. I think this is where Arteta is. Yeah, true. Although Ox was from Southampton still, and Theo Walcott was from Southampton as well. But at least when they came to Arsenal, they were getting game. Wilshere was getting game as a youngster there. So nobody can justify this. We have an Arsenal man who is closer to the action than me. Welcome.
Bless up.
Bless up. How you doing? Been a minute.
Yeah, it has been. I'm glad to see you, my brother. I'm glad to see you. It's been too long.
I am telling you, man. You guys don't even invite me over Arsenal 101.
Oh, man. You know what? Things have just got busy around these sides. You know, Champions League means that, boy, the calendar's full. Because, like, you have your Champions League game on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I've got my gym training on a Tuesday and a Thursday. I'm trying to juggle things so that I'm available to do chats. Then Fridays used to be our regular slot. Even that now is trouble because I have a young lady in my life, you know, and I've got to be honest, Friday nights is the good night. That's, you know, when you can go and see 2 shows and catch a dinner and whatever else you got to do, you know. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday, you know, that's dedicated to your sport, whether it be, you know, with me, I'm big on boxing. Boxing is my number one sport, so I cover that on a weekly podcast every Tuesday evening. So I'm always watching the boxing from both here in the UK and in America. The big fights, of course, we've now got this big involvement from Saudi Arabia. The sheikhs have invested heavily in boxing and have put some big cards together. Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, etc. So my calendar has been ultra busy, and in fact, I'm off to. I'm going to Africa on Saturday morning, so I'm looking forward to that.
You're going to watch the finals on Sunday?
No. I'm just happen to be in the continent at the same time, but it's great. You know, I will definitely be watching the final when I'm there, taking it in from, you know, the point of view of being on the continent, seeing the excitement there.
Yeah, awesome. Listen, so you heard what I'm asking. I think this is one of the areas that I think I'd be very critical of Mikel Arteta. Just, I watched Arsenal were qualified for the Champions League already. And even in that game, he didn't even bring on a youngster.
Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Yeah, I mean, I've got a few names that I think have been worthy of getting some minutes this season in, you know, what we might call trash minutes. You know, when your team's 3-0 up or 4-0 up, and you can just, you know, blood some youngsters and give them some free time and exposure. So yeah, I'm disappointed that particular last game in the group wasn't used as an opportunity to give those youngsters some game time. But hey, you know, it is what it is. He has a very tough job. You know, Arteta has a very tough job. He has to satisfy a lot of people. You know, a lot of players there are chomping at the bit for minutes. You know, I've seen him receive a lot of criticism from people about why he isn't playing certain players. Reece Nelson, for instance, Emil Smith-Rowe, another one. Obviously, he's been very cautious with his time for Jorginho, but Jorginho recently showed he's bringing quality to the team. And then, yeah, you know, we see certain strategies used in game where they seem to overplay or overdo things, overthink things. The inverted fullback role of Zinchenko. Do we always have to play that? Because against Liverpool, we didn't play it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, right. Everybody they were stationary basically in their position.
Yeah, you don't have to always play that. Now, I know why he wants to play it, because he wants to create overloads against low blocks. So you need a team to be very ambitious coming forward at you if you're going to not play with the additional players up front. Yeah, you know, there's so much to answer. Ask me another question.
Yeah, well, Gunner's boss he believes he knows. You know this guy called Sterling. He's into, I think, boxing or kickboxing. He's Gunner's boss relative. I don't know if you know him.
Aljamain Sterling.
Jermaine Sterling, right? So he believes
he knows. Aljamain Sterling and I were at last August. We were both in Las Vegas. He fought in Las Vegas. And on my way from Las Vegas to New York, we were on the same flight. So I actually took a picture with Aljamain and I got a little chat with him. Nice guy, really nice guy. I'm glad I met him because he's a
He has
guy
some
that I've...
Jamaican connections.
Yeah, of course. I always herald the Caribbeans. Them,
Yeah.
my lineage is Guyanese, but anytime I see the Caribbean, I follow and support
Yeah. He says
wholeheartedly.
he said that Anthony Joshua is the most overrated boxer in the history of heavyweight boxing. He didn't win that Olympic medal fair and square.
I was there. I was there at the Olympic final where he won against the Cuban boxer. He lost in his first round fight. He got a hometown decision, and B, he lost in the final. But that's boxing. It's a subjective sport. Robberies happen. I remember Roy Jones Jr. lost in the final in Seoul in one of the most disgraceful decisions I've ever seen in boxing history. It happens.
Robbery happens in boxing.
It does.
All right. So here's a good question I have on Arteta, right? Is why Charlie Patino was not kept at Arsenal, for example. He's at Swansea, played 23 games, 3 goals, 4 assists so far this season. Could he have gotten even minutes in some of the games? Seeing that it's an era in midfield that we have struggled with in terms of parties and stuff like that. Here's a young player that I think he had. Royal Walters is a centre back that he could have even gotten some minutes. He has not, though he has been in so many of the squads. So I am just thinking, like, there are some games that are wasted. They're up against Crystal Palace by like 5. Why not just throw Walters in there to get a couple of minutes?
I totally agree with you, man. I totally agree with you. Look, it's a conundrum. It is a conundrum. It's one which we've seen Mikel Arteta throw on the youngest ever Arsenal player in Neath, Ethan Nwaneri, at 15 years old to get his debut.
I think that was just one game to get him to get him re-signed.
We've seen
Amari Hutchinson family came out complaining that he just couldn't get any minutes.
Yeah, and look, Amari Hutchinson went to Chelsea and thought the sun would shine better on that side of the pond. And what's happened to him? He's no longer at Chelsea. So it just goes to show the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Yeah, he thought he was doing himself a better thing by going to Chelsea, and now he's no longer at Chelsea. Yeah. Look, we have seen Amari Crozier-Dubry getting time with the first team. We've seen Miles Lewis-Skelly getting team minutes with the first team. We've seen that Royal Waters is training week in and week out with the first team. He's not quite getting there, but you don't expect him to take over the position of Gabriel, Saliba, Kivior, Ben White, Tomiyasu. 5 centre-backs. He's going to be number 6. But the fact he's in there,
I just think like somehow, somewhere, Arsene Wenger would find a way to give these guys.
Yeah, minutes. I hear that. But you know what? You have to just give people what they're gonna do, and just say like, okay, if that's what you're gonna do it. C'est la vie. I know that both Cranky and myself have made so many protestations about Mikel Arteta's in-game management, what he decides to do in the middle of a game when things aren't going his way. And he's sadly wanting in that department. He does a lot of things that you go, ooh, why did you do that? Or why are you doing this? Even this game against Liverpool, I thought that him taking Martinelli off was a bad move, because it looked like Martinelli had the number on Trent. It looked like he's the most dangerous player down at left flank. And I couldn't understand why he would take off Martinelli for Trossard instead of taking off maybe... So, but you know what? The move worked. And interesting statistic for you. Arsenal has the most goals from substitutions of any club in the Premier League this season. So he's clearly doing something right.
Okay,
Yeah?
that's interesting.
There's a lot of metrics that he fails at miserably. There are, but there are also some where he absolutely nails it. Are there players there that I don't think fit the bill? Yeah, I suddenly look and I go, well, I'm not sure if Gabriel Jesus is really what we need at Arsenal. If we are going to compete in a Champions League and against the Premier League champions Manchester City, we need a striker who can score 20 goals.
Well,
we need a finisher.
He needs to be fit for 2 months.
Yeah. So Gabriel Jesus, as nice as he is as a player, he ain't the one for me. I'm sorry. I want a killer. I want an Osimhen. I want an Ivan Toney. I want to, call out a host of names, and I'll take them over Jesus as an option to score me the goals that Arsenal would create, because we're one of the highest creating teams. Martin Odegaard has created more chances than any other midfielder. Fact.
Yeah.
But the problem is he doesn't get the assist this year because he creates opportunities. No one's finishing it.
Yeah. That's the Gunners boss. He says that Alja is blood of my blood. I think Sterling, straight out of Long Island, New York. Then he says it wasn't the Cuban boxer. They stole the championship from the Italian boxer.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
And then
got a nice picture with Aljamain. It's as I said, really nice guy. I met him and his girlfriend at Vegas airport. We came all the way back to New York, JFK, and we're chatting, pretty much both ends of the flight. Obviously, he kind of impressed on him that I'm a huge fight fan. And obviously that includes MMA. So yeah, he's a lovely guy, and wish him all the best for the future.
All right, we have Gunners boss. He's on the phone, so let's hear what he has to say. Welcome to the show, Gunners boss.
Welcome to the show, man. It's man.
You're welcoming me to my own show. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're
welcome for welcoming me. Welcome for welcoming me, man. It's man. Big man, pick up yourself. I don't remember what your name is, but I see you on the panel. And
Tony.
Pick up yourself, Tony.
Blessings, King. Blessings.
Blessings. And thank you as an Englishman. I don't want to say you're an Englishman because I don't know where you originate. But Englishman, you sound like.
I'm an Englishman. Trust me.
All right, then. You have that cockney up, So
yeah.
That now me say you is an Englishman, but
proper.
Thank you for agreeing with me for saying the boxer is overrated, and also agreeing with me that he did not win, because I've been telling people I watched that Olympic fight and they gave it to him because the Olympic was in England, and I hear you agree with me. So we know. Two boxing fan knows.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. True boxing fans know what the casual don't know, as far as the Arsenal thing now, man in man. What if Arteta is not a builder, but he can build a winning product around good talent? Because everybody can develop and build young talent and put them out there, like when we have Arsene Wenger, and Arsenal Wenger was building so much players and selling them out to build the Emirates. You know what I mean? So maybe we not attract the good quality young talent or whatever it is. I don't know, but I've been seeing that question been going around on the social scene from the other day, And I go on a site and talk about Arsene Wenger, what's his name? Arteta. And the people them curse me out and say, no, he's the best coach we ever have. That was last year. Them say the best coach we ever have in a long time. And these are American people saying that, No, he's the best coach. You're disrespecting him and all those things. So now that you're asking those questions, Tony,
hold on. So, Tony putting out the picture with him and Sterling, so you can show you know that it's no fake.
Who that? Who? Aljamain is my boy, man. That's part of the name, you know what I mean? That's my namesake. That's my boy. Straight out of Long Island, born and raised.
All right, boss. All right. Yeah.
Bless up.
So you are saying, right? You are saying. Well, here's my thing. I'm not saying Arteta is not a good coach, but I'm highlighting one of the areas that I believe that he needs to step up. At the end of the day,
one more left.
At the end of the day, sometimes the biggest sale you will have, like when you look at soccer, when you have players coming to your academy system that they can sell, it works better for you because all that you make is profit really, because you didn't buy them to end up selling them. Even with Odegaard, when you sell Odegaard, you have to take out the fact that you paid money for him. You paid money for Timber. You paid money for Gabriel Magalhaes. You understand? So what you want is at least several cycles. You have one player coming to your academy that when that player is sold, all your money is profit. That's a good way to do it. City can do that. With Cole Palmer is coming from City. So they are going to make a profit. Even if it is 30 million pounds he was sold for, that's all profit. They have this guy named Bob. They sell him in a couple of seasons. That is all profit. The youngster that came and played for Liverpool at right back, they sell him. That's all profit. We need to have those players that we can sell for all profit. And I think that's something that he will have to work on, especially with FFP.
Yeah, I mean, if I can just quickly say, Arsenal's record selling players has been absolutely shockingly bad in the last 10 years. So that predates Arteta, it predates Unai Emery. You know, we're talking in the Arsene Wenger era, because look at what Arsene Wenger did with the likes of Robin van Persie. How that deal was allowed to be brokered, only heaven knows. What he did with Alexis Sanchez, how that deal was brokered, only heaven knows. So there's a history.
You can go back to Samir Nasri as well.
Yeah. There's a history of poor business in the selling stakes at Arsenal, which has never been corrected.
Yeah. Gunners, boss. I think he's muted. I think Gunners, boss. Yeah, but listen, when is it? There's some big fight coming up, right? In the boxing world.
Yeah, one whole heap of big fight coming soon. Trust. One whole heap of big fight. Yeah, we have Anthony Joshua against Francis Ngannou.
Yeah.
We have the undisputed heavyweight championship, which is Tyson Fury against Alexander Usyk. We just had this weekend Joshua Buatsi representing Ghana, facing Danazine, representing Nigeria in a battle of South London, Lewisham versus Croydon, a local battle which was won by Josh Buatsi. Everywhere you look, there's big fights taking place. You know, I was lucky to be able to attend the biggest fight of the year last year in Las Vegas, where Terence Crawford took on Errol Spence. They're looking to make a rematch of that before Bud Crawford takes a chance at Canelo Alvarez. There's a whole bunch of fights coming up, my brother. There's a whole bunch of fights every week.
Why is boxing all of a sudden just taken off in England? In the
well,
UK?
It's not really just that it's taking off in England. You know what? To be honest, boxing is taking off in a number of locals as well, because we've seen an upshot recently of Oceania stroke Australasian boxing with a guy called Jai Opatai and another one called Joseph Parker. They're very good fighters, both fighting out of New Zealand and Australia respectively, I think. So there's a few fighters coming out of that neck of the wood. At the lower weight categories, you've got good fighters in Japan, like the monster Naoya Inoue. Obviously, there's always still going to be talent in the Far East, places like Philippines. The Eastern Europeans have got a plethora of talent. Bivol and Baturbiev at light heavyweight are now scheduled to fight each other again in Saudi Arabia. backed by the oil money of the Saudis. So that's a massive fight that we've got coming up in mid-year. So boxing
don't have any fair play like football. So the Saudis can spend all their monies.
Absolutely. Whoever bring the money can get the show.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Listen, one of these days you need to come on, man, and teach us some boxing. Let us talk some boxing when one of these big bouts are going on.
Yeah. If you want to catch me, I'm on a regular podcast every Tuesday night. It's called The Breakdown, and it's on a YouTube channel called The Undefeated Podcast. The Undefeated Podcast. On a Monday night, we have two comedians that give you the barbershop energy called the Monday Night Smoke. And on a Tuesday, we have the realist, me and a guy called Bass the Kid, and we break it down properly. So if you're interested, you can.
What's the name of it? What's the name of the channel?
It's called The Undefeated Podcast is the name of the channel.
Yeah.
And the show is called The Breakdown. Every Tuesday at 9 p.m. UK time.
Okay, that's 3 p.m. in Jamaica.
All right.
You know what we need to do? Like, I'm gonna come over there, and when I do shows, they need to come over here, man, and share some of this stuff. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, man.
Brother.
Yeah, man. Blessings, Tony.
Take care, everybody.
Every time. Yeah, man. Awesome. All right. People, guess what? We have come to the end of our show. Thank you so much. And it was a good one. Yeah, it was a good one. Come on, put your hands together. What a wonderful show it was. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for all the likes, for all the share. No super sticker, no super chat, but I know. All right? What's going on? You're saving it. Appreciate it. Donovan Macrowder, you got on late, man. You got to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Let's get this to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this month. Can you do that with me? If you share it to 10,000 people, then I'll have 10,000 subscribers, definitely. All right? But management, this has been I Am Sure Sports, and as usual, when it gets to this point of the show, we say we are over, and we are O-U-T out of here.
Yo, watch about dog, SK New Erdis, the body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocho-Rios, Galtigo Bay, everywhere. I Am Sure Sports, check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like, yeah, someone on for the food from we young, from we day, you need height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.